Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show.
You draw trouble like an outhouse draws flies. Outhouse.
All of us can indoor outhouse.
Been in outhouses that didn't stink that bad.
40 yards to the outhouse.
Both brothers be having them outhouse.
Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show, episode 28.
Hey!
Yay, we made it to 28.
Yay!
So thankfully we weren't in the 27 club. I've been worried.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
So we graduated. We
are
didn't die.
We are your hosts, Dwarf Among Midgets. My name is Matty Mayonnaise. And then to my right, I have my
Messy Gravis.
and then
I am McKibbles.
and today we have a very special guest, Maxwell.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you wanted to say it.
Sorry.
Maxwell Hughey. Okay.
Max-
Is it Hughey?
Huey.
Huey.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Nice.
Like
Huey.
Like Huey Lewis in the news.
Yes.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah,
Maxwell
there you go.
Hughey. That's
Maxwell
even cooler.
Huey Lewis.
So Maxwell.
But not Baby Huey. He'll kick
No.
your fucking ass for that one.
That is true.
Is that the one that smokes cigars from Roger Rabbit?
No, the Baby
Baby
Huey was
Huey.
the big giant duck in a diaper.
Oh, yeah.
remember?
What was the baby's name in Roger Rabbit?
I can't remember.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my stove.
Roger?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Roger.
Let's
Oh, wait.
stick with Huey Lewis in the news.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis in the news. Anyways, Maxwell Hughey is the, what do you call it, proprietor? What do you call yourself of the Gasworks? The new
Oh,
venue
man, I'm
opening.
just the dude.
Just a dude, yeah.
On
Just
the couch.
the dude.
that lives there.
Yeah, the dude that lives there, works there,
Yeah.
makes it there, the guy making it happen. So,
So for anybody that's watching, you want to kind of explain what the Gasworks is, because we're pretty excited about it. We've talked about it a little bit, but now we have you here. So
Actually,
yeah.
do your thing.
All right, so the Gasworks is a new venue in Kokomo. It's like a
Kokomo.
Kokomo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you recognize the name. It's from Wayne's World. So I was watching Wayne's World one day there at the Gasworks when it was just the warehouse,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God, this is my life. And so I even formatted it like that. My brother works with me, and my mom owns the building. You know,
Wasn't Meatloaf
basement.
the doorman?
So.
In Wayne's World, wasn't Meatloaf the
I think,
doorman?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
the guy,
shitty
yeah,
Beatles.
yeah, the shitty Beatles, shitty Beatles.
So, Meatloaf.
So yeah, that's
shitty
that's
Beatles?
kind
Not
of
just a name.
So can I be your doorman as Meatloaf then?
I need a doorman. I do need a doorman. So
October 25th. I don't have anything
Yeah,
planned.
October
dog. Guess
25th.
October 25th, grand opening at the Gasworks. And where's it located? It's on
801 North McCann. So it's McCann and Madison, right across the street from Pettit Park Elementary.
That's my
There you
high.
go.
That's awesome.
That's on the north end. That's my high class white trash people.
Yeah,
up
there you go.
baby.
High class white trash.
Yes,
the good
sir.
old North End.
Yeah, the
I'm a North
awesome.
Ender now, so.
Yeah, it's true.
So, like, what kind of genres do you think planning on mostly booking there?
In Wayne's World, they're like, oh, this is an excellent heavy metal venue,
Yes.
you know, and it has a pool table,
Yeah.
and it's always a babe fest.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
I kind of marketed it that way, but I like all kinds of music, and really, it's just going to be a place like that we can have big shows in Kokomo.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
like the first
Kind of looks like that. Like the
Yeah.
videos I've seen, the stage
Yeah,
even
oh,
kinda
yeah.
reminds me of that scene in Wayne's World.
Yeah, I'm
It just
trying-
needs, like purple and
Yeah.
black.
really
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get that vibe
That's
going,
awesome.
and we're gonna have like major not overproduced, but like major
Yeah.
light show and like good
Oh, yeah.
good sound.
yeah,
and
and when I saw that
beer.
Godzilla, I was
Godzilla
like,
looks dope.
oh yeah, the giant
It looks
Godzilla.
dope.
It looks
yeah.
good.
Yeah, so we got the giant Godzilla breathing fire onto the Gasworks sign, which is actually they came up with what was the Gargoyles show. TV
Okay.
show font.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I actually
I knew it
made
looked
in.
familiar. Hell yeah, Gargoyles. Dude, I love that show.
We came up with that
I
last
had
weekend.
I got the. I think. Well, it might just be the first season. I just recently got on DVD. My
Nice.
sister.
we had the
donated it.
DVD
Can't
for
sell
sale
it.
at
Outhouse Records, what?
109 East Sycamore Street.
That's where we're filming right now.
Yeah, I actually found two gargoyle keychains when I was first cleaning it out there, and so when they came up with gargoyles font, I'm like, done.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And actually, we got
You're
a
hitting-
girl making gargoyles for the building too.
Oh, that's
so.
Is
awesome.
it Kayla?
No, it's
I know
it's
she's-
Bethany Odell. She was there. She really did a lot there to kind of help organize, and she was
Nice.
going to be building the gargoyles, but she kind of just transduced onto the sign.
So you have somebody that builds gargoyles? Like, how
Yeah,
is
I
she
do,
making them
I
out of
do.
like stone?
Yeah, like
for
ceramic.
real?
I don't know. I was
Styrofoam.
really excited to
Dude,
see how she did
styrofoam.
it, but
That's really amazing.
yeah,
That's
she
awesome.
just didn't have time. Yeah,
I
honestly,
got a gargoyle girl. It's cool.
honestly, shout out to the people that came out to that event and just worked. I didn't pay them anything. Let me make that very clear.
I know, right?
I did
You
not
love
pay
that,
them
yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
I
I
tried
saw.
to, and Kaola was just like, no, absolutely not. I was like, oh, this is great. So yeah, I
she's
was
cool.
like,
I like her. She's cool.
Well, I know
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
doing a lot of stuff there. Like we met her years ago. She
Yeah.
was she used to
Bizarre
hang out
Noir.
with Bizarre Noir and shit.
Yeah.
Like we played shows with them a lot. So that's when I first met her.
She was
like
the
10
best.
years
when I
ago or
first met her.
something.
She was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best baby face.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
you
Dude, the
said
baby,
my
the baby was so
favorite.
creepy, dude. Yeah, that was creepy. I prefer. I prefer the animal. The animal
Yeah,
mask.
the
That baby
the
mask
horse
was
mask.
just
Yeah, it
weird.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
baby
Crying.
mask gave me nightmares that night.
You're crying the whole time. You're like,
I'm like, I'm kind of. I kind of have a boner, but I'm like, I don't know. This is weird. It's a baby.
I almost
I'm really
couldn't
creeped
get
out.
off. Almost.
almost.
Yeah, so
So now you know what kind of podcast this is.
yeah, so actually, obviously, when I announced the opening of the Gasworks, I had just seen your guys' thing, and we both kind of just both saw each other. And we were, like, I don't know how your reaction. Mine was like, shit. Wait.
Yeah.
Like
Mine was exactly. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, there's another venue opening right when we open
Yeah.
Outhouse, and I was like, we gotta get ahead of this.
In
Let's
our own
talk. Let's be
in our
friends.
backyard, yeah.
Let's,
yeah, and right off the bat, and it's
Yeah.
like,
And then you showed up here.
Yeah, and I showed up to you
literally
guys'
right after
opening
that,
night,
so.
which was awesome, and found out you guys actually know like the hardcore music
Yeah.
and have a spot for like hardcore music and can help me set that up
Yeah.
because when I say it's a heavy metal venue, like heavy metal in the sense of how they meant it at Wayne's World.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw Crucial Taunt open
Right,
up.
yeah, yeah,
That,
yeah.
that's not super hardcore.
She will be mine.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah. So
She will be mine.
So
So yeah, so basically what we're saying is we are working together. No, I don't want anybody to think that we're competition or anything.
Right.
But you have more space. If you want a smaller place like a record store, then we have that covered, and then you got the big warehouse show
Yeah.
covered. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. We have here in town, we've got a big venue and we got a small venue. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's,
'cause
And the
I
wor-
got some national bands that might need some space.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna have a loft in the back for bands to be able to stay over and shower and all that
well,
stuff.
and it'll be perfect too. Like if we get hit up by a band that we think is going to draw too much, we
Yeah.
could be like, well, no, we know another guy in town here as a venue. Like maybe if it's a national or
Give
a
us our
regional or
cut.
something, if we know they're going to draw 400 or 500 people, we're like, we can't fit that here. We'll send them your way.
Yeah, right. And if you have a band come through here that packs the place out,
Yeah.
a month or two later,
Yep.
they open
Right.
up for one of our headliners.
Hell yeah.
Or we give local more smaller bands a chance to play.
So you're wanting to.
on a sold-out
So the
show.
bands you're bringing here, are they like national act bands? Or are they like local talent?
Right now, like I'll just
Of
tell
course.
you my format straight up. I'm basically look at Melody Inn punk rock night shows because that's what I'm most familiar with.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, I love the Operators. I've already seen the Operators. Leather
playing the
Mace.
grand opening. Yeah.
Yeah, playing. They're
Well,
headlining.
It's
the
funny
grand
because I went to
opening.
go take a piss at the Mel last weekend, and first thing I see is the Gasworks.
That was
playing.
me.
I was like, yep.
That's why I'm here tonight. Is because I was out flyering.
Yeah.
I literally
That's
just
awesome.
happened here, and you guys were like, "Oh, somebody dropped off."
Yeah.
I was like,
You walked
"Oh."
in and I'm like, hey, you want to be on the podcast? Sure, we're filming in 20 minutes. All right. So yeah, that's kind of how we do things.
It was
but-
going to be the ghost of Brian West.
Yeah, Brian West was gonna. We were just gonna have an empty chair and we were gonna ask him questions. It'd be kind of
It's like,
funny.
so Brian,
So you're Godzilla, right? One night you do a bunch of acid and the Godzilla comes to life, right? Where are you hoping he stomps the fuck out of it first? You know what I mean? Like, is this like a place you just want to be stomped?
I was
to the
already
fucking
thinking
ground?
about that. So I put flames from the windows on the inside, which was my own artistic little thing.
I saw that.
So we're gonna
That makes
get
sense,
like
Gasworks.
some those light bulbs that create fire, and it's gonna just like look super. It's gonna look really castle-y, like a teen castle, like if you were like 12 years old and you're like, I want to make a fucking castle.
Oh, yeah.
That's
cool.
Which brings me to my next question. You said it's going to be a bar. Is it going to be 21 and over, or are you going to work on trying to get some all age shows too, or no?
I do want to work on getting all age shows.
Okay.
For now, it's 18 and up.
18 and over.
18 and up because it's like, this is the way I say it. It's like, it's a venue with a bar in it, not a
Right.
bar with a stage.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have cheap beer, $3 beers, and like anything else. We're just getting a temporary beer and wine permit for
for the day, 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, 50 bucks for the day.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
bucks and stuff.
catering basically
Nice.
permit.
Yeah. So,
Listen to us all business.
but eventually, I just
That's what I got to do here too.
I know,
Until
I
I
know.
get, until
Yeah,
I
we're
get-
going through the
and we
same shit.
are in a neighborhood, and there's like I'm actually like when I was living in the building, I would like fix kids' bikes up. They would come and do work for me in the building and replace for me like giving them a bike or just fixing up their bikes. So I'm like actually like. Not in a weird way, but like friends with all the fucking kids in the neighborhood, and they know me well. So
yeah, you're
Kibbles
known
is
in the
too,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
too. Except for I had to put a note on their door before every trick or treat.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's
Yeah,
not-
I'd have all kinds of kids come by, and I'd be like, hey, bring your mom back,
There you
dude.
go, there you go.
Like this is like you guys
Hell
can't
yeah.
just hang out with here without your parents fucking.
Tell your mom how
knowing.
cool I am and how I fixed your bike.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, exactly.
How is
Tell your mom
Is
how
there a
cool
Mr.
this is
Mom?
when your dad
Mrs.
goes
Mom?
to work.
So how is the parking?
Oh, yeah.
Parking. So my mom actually owns a lot right on the corner that it's a big lot.
Your
We're
mom
gonna-
sounds cool as fuck.
I know,
My
right?
mom
owns
is
all
my
this
mom is
stuff?
my mom is
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
and our relationship is like at its peak
Nice.
right now because my whole family is kind of focused on putting this together.
Wait
so
until they get a
That's
load of
really
yeah,
us.
and the
Wait till
fact
they
that
hear
she's
us.
even letting me do this at all, and
That's
she's
awesome.
like,
And
yeah.
she owns
Wait till they hear us. He's like,
She
"I'll
owns
look
her,
this man.
she
Get that
owns her
door
own
from."
business, right?
She's gonna love you guys. Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, plug it.
Yeah, shout out to Tylee's. She makes tile mosaics. She actually made like a cool Frankenstein one just for the venue. And then she also takes these big copper sheets, and then she has these different chemical formulas she puts on them, and then patinas it to like get these different blues.
You made that word up.
No, patina.
Patina.
But
Look it up. Look it up.
if you piss on copper, it'll do
Oh, shit.
something similar. So it's like
Science.
It's like manufactured peeing on copper. And then it makes these, yeah,
Yeah.
and then it makes these different patterns. She calls it like Moon River and stuff like that.
Well, if she ever needs like any help saving money, man, we'll come over and piss on our copper anytime.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll set
We
some
got lots
sheets
of
out
pee.
back.
Is that what we
I'll
call
set
it
some
now?
Yeah,
sheets
dude,
out back.
I literally pee 3 times a day, bro.
Pee on her
Yeah.
copper.
Piss on your copper. Yeah.
I pissed on a copper one time, almost went to jail.
I said last time you pissed on our copper, I had to bail you out.
Yeah, so
We're thinking too much alike.
what we end up with is patinaed copper sheets, and then she puts them on tiles, and then they can just be incorporated in different things, and they look super sweet.
That's
you know?
cool. It is
And-
based here in Kokomo?
Well,
She-
that's why she bought the building. So right now she just does it in her garage. But like actually the opening of the venue, we're going to work together, use kind of the money from the venue to finance her being able to do it kind of without any risk, you know, because she does live in Carmel, so she has to make the drive.
And
So
rent,
is there
rent
enough-
in Carmel is expensive already. Shit.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it, so the building, I know the building's huge, so you got enough space for the venue and you have space for her too?
Yeah, and like
What
we
is
have
it, like 5,000 square feet or something of?
it's like over that. It's about 6,000, and then there's a second story like
Nice.
like balcony loft areas that we're eventually
Because
gonna.
this place is 1,000 square feet.
Yeah,
So you're wanting to bring in national acts. Is
Oh,
what
yeah,
you're
oh,
saying.
yeah, oh, yeah.
So you got the place for them to be.
So
got
you-
the
yeah,
green
national
rooms.
acts that want to just
Dude.
play at a cool venue
Ardent
that's
Entertainment.
packed.
Ardent
Yeah.
Entertainment. That's what Center Stage went through.
Yep. Yeah,
You
yeah.
get hold of Ardent, you get Hatebreed, and you get all
Yeah.
Terror,
Green
all the metal.
Jello.
Green,
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people
Nah,
have
he wants people at
compared
his
it
show.
to
Green Jello won't play
Center
with me here,
Stage,
so
and-
can I play with Green Jello at Gasworks?
No, dude, they won't play the show.
Oh, damn it.
Why
Yeah,
not?
remember?
Yeah, dude.
I know.
remember?
Yeah,
We,
don't have
we
to-
played with Green Jello back in the day.
We
at
were
fifth quarter.
We were
Lounge.
members of Green Jello, dude.
Yeah, they are.
We're in the band.
They are.
Really?
Yeah.
You played the show. I'm pretty sure we played in Green Jello that night.
Oh.
We were in the band that night. Yeah.
Wasn't there some kind of like weird thing that happened or something?
Yeah, him
There's a
and
lot of
Jesse
weird
got into a fucking fight.
Yeah.
He tried to sue me for slander.
It was a whole thing. It
was a whole fucking thing.
We have a history of
Yeah.
controversy.
And I tried to
so-
squash it, and he didn't want to squash it. So
Yeah.
We're legit now though. We own a business. We're
Yeah.
not doing basement shows anymore.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless you
I
know
would
a
book
good
Green
basement.
Jello.
Do a few basement shows.
Oh yeah, we just did a basement.
We
His
love-
brother
we
owns
love
a
basement.
basement.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like we can book Green Jello and Dwarf. Just say you fired Messi, and then I just come in. I'm like,
just
I'm
shave.
Tony
Just
ruin his
two-time.
day.
Yeah, just say
I'm
it's your
Tony
brother.
two-time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm Tony
Tony
two-time.
Davis.
I play bass master. I walk around with a guitar.
No, I'm Jesse
Yeah.
with an eye.
Yeah, I'm Messi.
Okay, so sorry. Tell the story about your fingers because you were talking about it before, and I'm
yeah.
sure if anybody's
Yeah.
watching, you probably noticed his fingers are.
Yeah,
Hard work
so-
is paying off.
Yeah, so I was like just trying to get the stage wall, this
no.
pallet wall I made finished out because I just hammered pallets on there, put some sound insulation between to kind of stop the reverb behind the stage and stuff. So it's like coming together fine, and I'm table sawing these slats to fit in the pallets, and I went to brush something off,
Yeah.
and I was like,
It-
and then ran my fingers through it, and I was like, oh, immediately. And luckily, my brother and his fiance are staying there. I'm like, oh my God, Ben, Cat, I ran my fingers through a table saw. They're still there, but they're bad. They're bad. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not right.
Not good.
So let's go to the hospital.
So this man he's committed.
Yeah, he's
He is
committed.
Yeah.
He almost
Yeah.
ky his damn fingers off
Yeah.
for this
Yeah.
venue.
And-
so everybody needs to come out October 25th and
He's
check it out.
he's either committed or he should be committed.
There you go. Admitted.
Yeah, he's admitted. I wonder why he's committed.
Yeah,
No.
and
What
it's,
did he-
you asked about parking. Like, dude, I mean, the whole street next to the venue, no one ever parks there, but there is open parking, and it's catty
bands.
corner to the Civic Theater, so they're used to having lots of cars and stuff. And we're gonna have a food truck out, and there is
yeah.
parking, and plus I have a Oh, I guess this is when I announce it. So
Here we go.
I have a
Breaking news.
52-person school bus
Oh, shit.
chartered to pick people up from Indianapolis, take them to the Gasworks,
Nice.
and take them home that same night. So for $25, you get on a bus in Indianapolis, come to the show, and then we get you safely home.
Anybody in Indy? 25
awesome.
bucks, all you
That's
need.
bad.
And that includes show and ride and
Yep.
ride back.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude,
Round
that's
trip
badass.
ticket
Yep.
and a
Bring your own
concert.
food, your own money for the food truck, though, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Bring
who,
money.
Yeah, if we got any food truck people out there, we do want some food trucks. And you got
we knew one.
You got
Yeah.
space to
So,
like
RIP.
line.
Have you figured out
Nick's still
like
in
the,
business.
the legalities with the city and the food trucks?
Oh yeah,
and stuff?
I called this every department in Kokomo, and I was like, hey, we're zoned, we're good. Is that okay? Yes, that's all right.
Insurance, taxes, insurance,
Yeah,
taxes.
yeah, and
insurance.
then I called state. I already talked to the state
Yeah.
fire marshal. We're good to go on the first show. I'm gonna bring him out as soon as I can to give me a walkthrough to make just like for future shows, make sure. Because
I got a question. Will you have anybody breathing fire that night?
That's what you need.
I wanted to get a Blue Monkey
because Kibbles blows
sideshow
a lot of
on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but I guess they don't do anything. But Rash, my buddy Rash the clown.
We should be friends with
You
Rob.
didn't let me finish earlier. I wasn't not blows fire. I said I had a friend that blows us for free later. And then you were just we were talking about the circus.
I
so
have
you
something
automatically
lined up.
assumed.
But
shit.
but you got to have backstage access to that.
Oh
so,
shit! All right.
So
I might not be man enough to do that.
Throw me a few bucks.
a lot
I
of
was
people's
like-
girlfriends
I was
are back there.
Please no, never.
Yeah, can we have little? I want little laminates so I can just walk around.
Oh yeah, oh
Go
yeah,
backstage. Go, whoa, my drummer's back there. A lot of people's drummers back there.
yeah. Well, I guess I do want to get a big Outhouse Records banner
Nice.
to hang up
Hell
in
yeah,
there. You
definitely.
know,
Well, we'd love
for
that.
sure.
We'll
yeah,
put a Gasworks one up here.
we'll put
So
one of
Yeah.
Gasworks
That's our
one here.
hometown, Kokomo. Yeah, we
Oh
gotta
yeah,
represent.
yeah. Because
So-
Kokomo is like up now. Like we're on the up and up. When I came to your guys' grand opening night, that was like the best night I've had in probably a
Awesome.
decade. I mean, I was
Awesome.
just so excited to finally meet people.
You guys hear that?
in
So if you
my
haven't been
city.
here,
Yeah.
come here to the next shows. We got
Oh,
shows
yeah.
coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a music scene here now in Kokomo.
I've seen so many people, man. Like they were kids, like when we first started seeing them, and then one of them opened the grand opening, Caleb.
Yeah.
Like so, all these kids have grown up and they still have the love of this.
They've been
and here
they've
they
been
are.
coming to our shows since they were like 14, and now they're like
Yeah.
adults with kids and shit.
Well, it's kind of like
awesome.
It's kind of like
it's kind of cool.
It's kind of like we groomed him
Oh shit! Oh no!
to be a musician. To be a musician.
To be a musician.
To be a
Yeah.
musician.
That's okay. That's healthy. That's
Is there positive
Inspired.
grooming?
Just use inspired.
Yeah.
That's a better
Is
word.
there positive grooming?
Yeah, we just Caleb is in the perfect
Inspired.
example.
Inspired.
I need a T-shirt.
not
Inspiration
dead.
is just positive grooming.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
That's a good shirt. Let's put it on shopouthouse.com and sell it.
Shopouthouse.com.
So,
He listened to us.
Yeah, that was actually my main concern about not just doing all ages shows right off the bat. It's like you know. I don't want to see some people hitting on some younger people right off the bat.
So okay, security. Do you have that locked down? What's going
No,
on with that?
we're gonna. I'm working on setting up an event so everybody can like put in their resumes, and then we're gonna have a whole day. Where people come out and we actually interview them, maybe do like an obstacle course or something.
nice. Can I come
like-
watch? I just want to watch.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking,
All you
I'm
really need to
legitimately
do-
thinking about doing that. Like you know how they did on Wayne's World, where
Yeah.
he's got two machine, two.
There's a microphone.
50 machine
microphone
guns.
does.
Yeah, the microphone.
You pull
yeah.
down the mic.
Because I got no place else to go.
Yeah, because I
Wayne's
do
World
want
too.
like a really solid staff to keep it. You know, like you know, I want to party. I want to be heavy metal, but I want to be respectful.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make
So-
sure that gas works.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what Outhouse is about to begin with, anyways, man. I'm really fucking in your corner here. I'm hoping everything's working out really good.
We used
Anything
to do.
we can do.
We used to do nothing but like house parties and like basement parties and stuff. But we always had shit under control.
Right, yeah.
So stupid shit like that didn't happen. If anything, like if we get wind of anything like that, we throw them out immediately.
And
But
it's-
we had a lot of people that were volunteer security, which is
I'll
cool.
say it's,
So
yeah,
yeah,
that was helpful.
that's a good
It's
idea.
weird how we played it. Like people volunteered and we delegated it to the right people.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like my buddy Smoth, he's a perfect doorman.
Right.
You know, like he'd never been trained. We never told him to do that. But like he was checking people for X marks on the hand at the opening. You know, shit like that. He's like, let me see the X's. Let's go. You know, shit like that.
He just showed up. Like I hadn't seen him in like 3 or 4 years, and he showed up at not the grand opening, but the show after
Or
that.
show after, yeah,
And
was
then
the
he was
grand
like,
opening.
he was sitting at the door, and like he just showed up and just started doing it. Like it's instinct for him now because he's been
Yeah.
doing it for. He even actually had an Outhouse security shirt made himself, and then he got signed by
nice.
Dave Brocky. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
we
badass. The best shirt
yeah,
ever.
we when trouble is even like rumored and hinted at, and there's a trouble, like there was a trouble person last year that he got out of his car and he didn't make it past his trunk
Yeah.
before 3 of us were there saying you got to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like damage control before it happens. We want everyone to have a good
I will say
time.
most of the time the Kokomo crowd's pretty chill.
I didn't.
Yeah.
think
The only
I-
one you got to worry about Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Starla Hale.
I don't know if
Say
you-
her
I don't
whole
know if- I
fucking
don't know if you
name.
know her.
Say her
I
whole
do know
name.
Starlight. Yeah.
Clown killer. She kills clowns, bro.
She had to get she had to get escorted out the last
It
show.
was,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
was
she's
funny 'cause
hardcore.
I saw what happened. I watched it the
She just
whole
gets
thing.
really wasted.
She was trying to sneak by somebody with
good,
the
though.
camera, and the drummer from Drummers Echoes Oblivion was taking a drink. She bumped into him. Ice went everywhere. He turned around and went, "What the fuck?" like that, and ice hit her. Right? And Star was like, "You spit ice on me,
Oh, Jesus.
motherfucker!"
I
And then all of a sudden
will.
his girl jumped in, and I was like, "Oh
You
my
saw
god!"
what I
I will
did,
say
right?
And
that
then I saw
dude
you
was
come in,
being
take
a
care of
dick.
her.
That dude was being a dick, and when she
Yeah.
walked away, he
Yeah.
goes, I did spit on her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
shit.
yeah. So I mean, maybe
Well,
he meant
did-
it as
well,
a joke, but he
well,
clearly
we did
wasn't
ice.
being.
He was like, "What the fuck?" And
nicest
like,
guy.
he spit the ice because he was saying, "What the fuck?"
Right,
Like literally, like
right.
it just came.
I don't really
everywhere.
have beef with Star. I just like to fuck
No.
with her because she killed our clown.
Well, she's
Yeah. We have
sneaking beers in
yeah,
constantly all
we
night.
have theater beef. We have theater
15
beef.
years ago. All right, picture it. Kokomo, Indiana, 2009 or some
Goblin
shit.
Gang.
Okay.
Go.
No, it was a skate
Gorilla
park.
skate park.
It was a gorilla skate park show, and we used to have Mr. Wiggles, who's our mascot. We had it was like a concrete clown, like super heavy. We used to put it in
Weighed
front of his
70
drums.
pounds, man.
Yeah, and she was like, I hate clowns. She picked him up and she threw him on the concrete floor and
For
he
no
shattered
reason.
everywhere.
Oh my god.
So she just went and pushed him.
So we hated
No.
her for like
Either
5
way.
years or so, but she never went away.
So now,
so we
she's
couldn't
a clown
really hate
killer. And
her,
we're just
yeah.
like, we can't.
Did I tell you my favorite Star story?
No. This is not.
No,
It's
not that one.
safe for
No,
work. Not
that's
safe
not
for
okay.
work.
This is a
Okay.
safe one. This is a
Go
safe
ahead.
one.
Go ahead.
That's not that. That's disgusting. No, I paid good money to see Steve-O from Jackass.
Oh yeah,
Right?
okay. I like
And
this
I'm
shit.
sitting there, and I'm sitting in the back. We're high, we're drinking, and all of a sudden Steve was like, "Hey man, what's it going, guys?" He's doing his thing. And all of a sudden he's like,
Yeah,
"Man,"
dude.
he's like, "Yo, please stop quiet." And he's like, blah blah, starts doing his thing. He goes, "All right, one more time, I'm gonna ask you to leave."
Talking
And
to
he's
Star?
like, he's talking to somebody,
Oh, okay.
right? And I don't know who it is yet. And he's like, "All right, finally." He goes, "Security, can you get her out?" And I'm like, who the fuck's getting kicked out? And soon I see her head popped up out of the sea of people.
See them black
and I went,
bangs.
oh my god, it's fucking Star!
Of course it is,
Everyone's
of
like
course it
booing
is.
her, like she's leaving, like boo. That was my favorite Star.
You
moment.
guys aren't punk rock.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, I'm
gonna
sorry.
go drink
I didn't
that.
know I could laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought I could laugh. I thought I could laugh. Yeah. I was like, get out, bitch. You're the reason why men hate women. Ha ha ha.
Did you see? So Jordan went live yesterday on the Kokomo Press. I don't know if anybody watched that.
I didn't.
It's funny as fuck. So
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
you remember the guy? Well, you weren't there for the roast of Brian West.
Yeah.
The guy that got kicked out for saying
Yeah.
racist shit and
Yeah.
like and like talking to chicks, telling them to take their panties off. And, like
Yeah.
he got thrown out, right?
Yeah.
When Jordan was on the live yesterday, he was live on Facebook, just bullshitting around the Kokomo Press page, and that dude went on there and started commenting and calling, saying cancel culture and all this shit. And Jordan just like went in on him. Like, go back and watch the clip; it's hilarious.
Nice.
He's just like
shit.
yelling at him, like, "No, dude, this is what happened," and he like laid it all out. It was like,
Wow.
I like Jordan heated like that. I want to see more
team
of it.
hype. I'm team.
That's awesome.
Team hype, baby.
Yeah, it was
team
funny.
hype.
I'm like, if Jordan was this like fired up about everything, I'd be watching everything. I mean, I watch everything anyway. But
I watch
like,
everything.
sure.
anyway.
but it
Make
was
you
like
watch more.
it was like must see. I was like, what's he gonna say next? Like, damn,
Yeah.
he's roasting this guy. It was great. No
Yeah, I
pun
don't
intended.
have time to like. I want to watch your stuff. Like me and you were watching Shep's podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But we were on it, and he thought we had real beef for a
was
second.
funny.
I know. I was like,
We
he's
were
like,
commenting
Kokomo beef.
we were commenting in the thing, and he said something.
Well,
what was it?
you bashed on Pantera for a second.
Oh yeah,
and I
that
said,
was tone. I said I love Dimebag, but his tone is shit.
Oh, but his tone was like one of the
But he's
favorite
dead now.
parts
He
I
can't-
had
has no
heard.
tone.
That he made his guitar sound like it was a dude fucking screaming. I was
just
like,
snorted,
oh my
bro.
god,
Hey, that was a loud one.
Sorry.
that wasn't a button.
No, that was me, bro.
That was louder than a fart.
But we yes.
I'm turning into my grandma.
So we're on Shep's doing his podcast, right? You know, it's always live. And so
Yeah.
I said something in there, and then he said something back to me, and then we started going back and forth. And he's like, "Oh, is this like real beef?" Because I don't think he knew we knew each other yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was pretty funny.
I
I was
love
like,
Shep.
no, we know.
I don't think we knew each other yet. Like we had just met.
It was like the week after the opening.
But yeah, man, like you guys are
funny.
awesome. Like I'm so glad I met you guys. And like,
Maddie loves a good debate, and he's never upset about
No,
it
no,
afterwards.
you said masturbate wrong.
That's true.
who doesn't love a good debate? That's healthy.
Especially about music. I'm kind of
a master
I'm a little bit of a
debater.
snob sometimes, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love Dimebag. Don't get me wrong. I share a birthday with him. Like I love Pantera.
That doesn't mean you like him.
know.
It just means
And
you share
Fred
a
Durst.
birthday.
And Fred
And
Durst,
I also
yeah.
share with Fred
I don't
Durst.
like this conversation. I don't share a birthday with anybody
What?
good.
Rowdy Piper, dude.
Rowdy Roddy Piper and Redman.
And Redman.
Redman.
Roddy Piper and Redman. That's all you
it.
need.
He wasn't even good enough to be in Wu-Tang.
Him and Method did a whole album together, though.
I know.
He's spinning
the
the
only
facts,
thing-
though.
yeah,
He
that's
is-
the only
or
thing I
is he
can think
too
of.
good for Wu-Tang?
Oh.
That might be it. Did
Yeah.
you ever watch his episode of Cribs?
Yeah,
That was the
best
best episode
one.
of all time. Yeah.
You ever seen it?
No.
It's Apartment. It's like
Oh, no, I did. Yeah, the refrigerator's all fucked
He
up.
has like shoeboxes on the fridge. on the
it's
fridge.
fucked up. Yeah, I remember
The
that.
shoebox full of change on top of
Yeah.
the fridge. I'm like, this guy gets it. This guy's
Matter of
just a
fact, I
normal
don't
dude.
think I did watch it. I think I seen it on like a YouTube list.
Yeah.
Of
Well, it's
crib.
funny because like he forgot they're actually showing up. Like that was the
Well,
funny.
'cause,
He's all high and shit.
most of that on MTV Cribs for you youngins, it was this a show back on MTV like 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Stage show.
And it was, they would go in to see celebrities' houses and
Outhouse
stuff. But
context.
most of them, they would rent the houses.
Yeah,
Like,
fake.
that wasn't their real houses.
Yeah, fake.
Like, it's all fake. Yeah.
Oh man, I'd love to do a Cribs at the Gasworks.
That'd be great.
I just had my first hot shower there last night.
Let's do it, dude. I'll bring the camera. I'll shoot
Oh,
it.
dude,
I'll run the
I
camera
wanna
and
do
shit.
one
And
for
I'll edit
Barry.
it just like MTV.
Let's do one for Barry
That'd be fun.
Weinfeld, dude.
I had an idea.
It'd be a good way to promote it.
You know, you're
Yeah.
talking about stop motion animation with the like Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I had an idea. How about we do Toy Story, but like Gangland? You know, like having muted like I was a crew in 1982.
Oh, shit.
I'm surprised they haven't. I'm sure they've done something like that on Robot Chicken.
Because
but
you
I
were
don't
talking
know.
about that, yeah. And I was like, that sounds something cool we can do.
Or like maybe
Donald
old
Duck.
World War II characters.
fun.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like Nazi soldiers. You know what I mean? You could do something fucked up with that.
That brings okay. So me and my brother were fucking around with like the Gasworks stuff and like maybe like some ideas to paint on the wall. So and first I was like, the vibe I think maybe needs to have some kind of like underlying communist kind of socialist vibe, punk,
Like the Gasworks did in
like
World, yeah.
punk vibe. So he's like doing these AI pictures and stuff, and he's like, so basically you want like a mural of a bunch of Viet Cong soldiers winning a battle.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay, but now take those Viet Cong soldiers, make them like punk kids.
There you go.
So
Yeah, spikes, the bracelets.
we went ahead and we didn't run with that yet.
Yet.
And then give them
Yes.
wings like angels too.
Spilling all the tea on this
Punk
podcast
rockers
today.
with
Anybody that's
angels, like
listening,
holy rollers.
you're welcome.
I'm excited, dude. I
But-
can't wait. Sound system? Like, you got pretty good PA?
Oh
Like,
yeah, Ben went all out on it. It's like
Ben.
Ben, my brother.
Oh, okay.
My tech guy.
Okay.
You know, when you guys start talking about sound or like or specifics on how
Yeah,
to
go
run
to
stuff,
Maddie, yeah.
Well,
exactly.
they probably
Ben's
went
my
to your
Maddie.
old job. Did you go? Where'd you go to get? Did you go to?
He just like was waiting on, looking at Facebook Marketplace for a while, and he found this really cool dude who just had like a good one. I want to say he was using it for his like church maybe or
those are always
his
good
own
hookups.
band
Line arrays,
but
probably.
it's like the I guess like I say I guess the amps were like $1,000 each, so and he got it for a good deal, and it definitely looks good, and he's gonna build his own steel cage to hang above the beams because it's it's like a 40-50 foot
Yeah.
ceiling. It's
It looks
like
huge.
Dude,
yeah,
that'd be
it's-
cool. We can do like a Roadhouse night.
Hell
with
yeah.
the band behind like chain link fence.
Oh
They're
yeah,
around down there playing and shit.
There's a
Like,
fence like
yeah.
in
That would be
the
cool.
actual Gasworks
Yeah.
too. Like
Play some
that
blues.
would be
That's cool.
sweet. Yeah, and I
Hardcore
want to.
blues.
We're
People
gonna.
fighting.
I want to do like screen some movies and do some like Rocky Horror
Nice.
live stuff there.
Yeah,
Actually, I was
yeah.
gonna have them out the first night, but just
And we made
the
a
band
movie you
around.
could show.
Yeah, so you want to do a
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dead
We did film a movie.
And we did Space Babes from Outer Space.
There you go.
Nice.
And actually, my brother made a short film called Josh. Oh fuck. The Amazing Josh.
Dear.
There it is.
Amazing Josh. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
We're about to be cut off. We got to take a break real quick. We'll talk about the Amazing Josh in just a minute. Stick around for this message from Outhouse and Harvestfest X.
ANIS. Anus. Bam. 800 points. That's game.
It's not how you spell anus.
I went to Ivy Tech for 2.5 years, bro. I can spell anus.
You know what? I know an expert in this field.
I think I know who you're talking about.
What are you guys doing? We got to go play Harvestfest. I'm in here getting all of our gear, and you guys are here playing Scrabble? Again?
You know what, Maddie? You can settle this for us.
Yeah. How do you spell anus?
I'm not going to settle another Scrabble discrepancy for you guys. That's the third time this week.
Calm down, Maddie. Harvest Fest isn't until September 14th. Gates open at 4 p.m.
Yeah. At the Miami Open Air Auditorium. Google for directions.
Are you telling me that Harvestfest X
is not until September 14th, featuring bands such as Dwarf Among Midgets, Forgotten Ashes, Tight Like a Tiger, GPD, Resonate, and Patron. September 14th? I'm hungry. Shut up! There's gonna be food at Harvestfest. The lunch break's coming down, and they're gonna make delicious burgers!
I'm not having fun anymore.
Fun? You wanna have fun? Well, I got a doozy for you, because the Kokomo Press is coming out, and they're gonna have stand-up comedians. We're talking Sean D., Pierce Clott, Michael Howard, Greg Lindbergh, Alexa Eden, Davey Moomaw, Jordan Granger, Jacob Harder, Brian Allen West, and Dan Alton.
Say it, don't spray it.
Maddie! Bro. Since you put it that way, bro. You know, you're right. You guys... I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have blown off the handle like that. Here's how you spell anus. A-N-U-S. Just think about it like I do. The way I remember it, it's an United States, right? So, anyways, I'll see you guys September 14th at Harvestfest X at the Miami Open Air Auditorium. Google for directions.
Bring a tent.
I don't get it. In United States.
Welcome back to episode 28 of the Outhouse Super Show. Super Show. John Cena. Anyways, Super Show.
Did you see that video I sent you with Vinny from Belushi Speedball?
Yeah.
Where like they didn't have the internet, so they can't, because they like to walk out to John Cena's theme song, you know, like before they come out. Of course. Yeah. They come out. Yeah. So what they did, they made the audience be the, you know, they're like, all right, you do the horns and I'll do the drums. They go, the whole audience. They go, that's better anyway. I think.
That's way better.
I go, you get
That's
more
cool.
audience participation. On
Oh
it.
yeah.
And they were playing like the hippie fest.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yelling at people. The Muddy Roots Festival. And these guys are like, Belushi Speedball is awesome. They're like very heavy.
Should get them in the Gasworks.
Yeah. Dude, Dwarf, Belushi Speedball.
Oh, yeah.
They might be a little big for the
Green Jello.
record store. Oh, no. Have you heard Belushi Speedball? They're at Kentucky?
Louisville, yeah.
Louisville, yeah.
No, I haven't.
They're fantastic.
I hook up with Vinny. Vinny's a cool guy.
Yeah, I just reached out and told everybody, I was like, hey, I need new music for the Gasworks. Give me some stuff. And I started listening to it. Oh, have you guys heard Castle Rat ever?
Castle Rat.
Oh, man.
Somebody just told me about this.
Doom metal with the
Annie.
super babe.
Annie just told me about Castle Rat.
Oh, you got to listen to him.
Yeah. She sent me some stuff. I haven't had a chance to listen yet, but...
She's my age too. Like, I'm gonna marry that woman.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
She's the rat queen.
I commented. I just put my bands on there. You know. Dwarf
I saw that.
Yeah, but
plug.
I just wanted to be at the front of your mind. Anyways, we haven't really talked about it yet until that ad, but Harvestfest X is coming up this weekend, because this is coming out Tuesday the 10th. It is coming up the 14th. It's our 10th year in a row. It's up in Miami Open Air Auditorium. Google for directions in case you skipped the ad, you fucking assholes. But yeah, you can Google Miami Open Air Auditorium. It's about 15 minutes north of Kokomo or so.
Are
it's
you
in
gonna be
giant
there?
field.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We've got.
I won't play unless you're there.
We've got six bands playing. It's all kinds of different music. We've got 10 comedians. 10 stand-up comedians. We've got the lunch break is coming out. She's making custom burgers. Mm-hmm. It's a new restaurant getting ready to open in Kokomo. She's going to be making. She designed the Outhouse burger and a Kokomo Press burger specifically for Harvestfest.
Oh, nice.
And I got to try both of them, and they are delicious. We've also got a whole bunch of vendors, art vendors. Are going to be selling stuff. We have a whole section off tables.
I'll be
vendors
selling
and stuff.
records.
We'll have some records out there from Outhouse Records. There's a magician going to walk around doing tricks and stuff like David Blaine style.
Yeah.
We got a bonfire. There's a camping area. Get out there, get your tent in there or sooner than later. Than
Kibbles, we do anhydrous runs with people.
Not that. Don't listen to that. Not this year.
This year it's Sudafed. They have all that.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's BYOB BYOKY.
KY, yeah.
Yeah. So
BYOKY.
it is our 10th year in a row.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So It's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, music, art, comedy, all that stuff.
We've been doing it that long.
Yeah, dude.
Doing it longer than that, man.
No, I'm talking about Harvest
The
Fest.
Harvest
I still can't believe it's been 10 years.
Wish I would have known about it sooner.
Yeah.
This will be my first year, and I'm excited. And Tight Like a Tiger Shep is in that band, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's basically Fiber, but they just changed their name.
Yeah,
like they still play the same type of music too, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, they just wanted a different name.
I just love it.
Well, Shep can be a little.
Yeah.
As long as they're still playing together, I don't give a shit what they do.
You ever seen Fiber back in the day?
Oh yeah,
Like, my favorite is when they used to eat baked beans on stage.
Yeah.
See, we played with Fiber for the first time, and Shep wasn't even in the band yet.
No, yeah.
That's when we met Nick and Dennis, and I think it was a chick playing guitar.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I can't remember who she
Jordan
was.
did vocals.
This was like fucking 16 years ago or something. And we played with them at a hole in the wall in Peru, Indiana.
Tombstone.
Yeah, the Tombstone, which is no longer there, but it was a tiny little place, and like as soon as we showed up, we met each other and we immediately got along. And we're best friends now.
Yeah.
And now we've played like
those
fucking
guys.
50 shows over the years.
That place closed up after we played it. Remember, we were infamous for doing that.
You might not want to book us for Gasworks. There's been a lot of venues. That
I know. I've thought about it. I'll have a little talk before and say, hey, listen, guys.
No, it's no reason. It's just it's supernatural.
We
It's
kill
supernatural,
it.
yeah.
We kill it. Like we did this Gang Fest. This place called Brooklyn Bazaar. You know,
Yeah,
and we
in New
killed
York.
it. In New York, they
closed down immediately.
banned. Yeah, they got banned like from playing that place and fined and shit because the Louis C.K. was there.
And then there was the
shit.
Tombstone there. There was a place called the
Poorhouse
Poorhouse
at
in
Logansport.
Logansport. We played it. They closed down the
Killed
next
it.
week.
Killed it.
What was else? There was like 3 or 4 other venues.
Center Stage.
Every time
first band.
we were the first band to play that stage,
no
and they
kidding.
closed down after a year.
Closed, yeah.
But yeah, literally, I don't know what it is. It's not because some of the stuff we do. It's just it just happens. Like it's weird.
I have faith in you guys.
We need a place like the Gasworks that accept us.
Yeah,
You know,
right,
like,
yeah.
We never had acceptance in our own hometown.
We're already
So
trying
it's
to break
kinda-
the curse. We played
Yes.
our own grand opening.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's how you break the curse.
Yeah, when you guys said you were banned from the Mel, I was like, oh, that's crazy.
We're
Yeah.
banned from the Mel
Well, the
because
guy
of a
wanted
song
bookkeeping.
lyric about about a guy, not us. It's a story, kind of like Sublime's Date Rape, where a guy's going to a bar to get tail, right? And then she wasn't down when he got to the house, so he hit her over the head and fucked her anyways. All right, so I don't see what's so
How'd they
offensive
even
about that.
catch that?
It's
The
comedy.
sound's not that great in there.
Well, it was technically
Exactly.
it was the bookers for Punk Rock Night that are no longer
No,
there.
it wasn't even that. It was just it was one guy. I'm not going to say his name. You probably know who he
Yeah.
is, but it was.
We'll
it
tell
was-
you off camera.
It was right at the height of the Me Too movement, and basically we opened our set with that song. The song is called "You Ain't Ready for This," but your kids are going to love it. It's basically, and the song is like a rockabilly tune. So it's very obvious that it's satire on misogyny, and it's satire on the 50s and like how men treated women back in the day. Obviously, with a band like Dwarfing Midgets, I don't know how anybody ever took us fucking serious anyway.
Yeah, it says it in the name.
Obvious that we're a joke.
I know, you guys fucking seriously rocked, man. You guys blew my mind when you played the Billie Jean cover.
Oh yeah, dude.
You even dedicated it to me. I was like, how did they even know to dedicate that to me? Because I am
You just
so
seem like a
pumped
guy. You
right
seem
now.
like a guy.
You started moonwalking. We couldn't.
exactly.
Give it to that
I was
dude.
like, I'm pretty sure Maxwell's going to like this one. So,
I loved
but that
it.
was an off the cuff kind of thing. That's what we do, though. Well, it's funny because a lot of people think that like our banter and shit on stage is rehearsed, and I'm like, no, we just go up there. We've been doing it for so damn long that our chemistry. We don't even write sets half the time when we go on stage. We just play shit.
Yeah, well, you guys have. I mean, considering that, you guys have it seems way well put together, and you guys have super good energy. Like
I appreciate it.
Like great performance.
I don't know how.
See, he said grape performance.
Well, yeah,
Just like your
Purple
shirt.
shirt.
That's what I'm all about. Is good
I got this the other day.
performances.
Look,
so.
because it says Halloween and Michael Myers on it, and negates all the gay. Right? That's my reasoning, anyway.
You know whose mask that is, right? you know whose mask that originally
I know.
is.
That's William Shatner.
Yeah, everybody knows
knows.
Just checking.
It was supposed to be something else. So what was it supposed to be?
I don't know.
Oh, Al Pacino.
I can't remember.
No, it wasn't.
I was hoping you would know. There was another mask.
Yeah, there was another
There was
mask.
another mask that they originally had, and they were like, it's just not working on camera. And they went down the street and found
spray
it.
painted it,
They
yeah.
found
That's
that
so
in the
funny.
dumpster.
Halloween.
It's like
they
Halloween
spray
stuff.
It's
painted
like,
it.
I don't know. I just can't take this Groucho glasses serious with
No,
the
that
big
was
mustache. Change it. Do
That would
William
be funny.
Shatner. That guy's scary.
Yeah, fucking Groucho glasses. That would be funny. We need to do a horror
It's not
movie.
working
Like,
on camera. The thick glasses keep reflecting.
we should do that. We should film a slasher where the killer just puts on Groucho glasses and nobody knows who it is. That would be
Clark
so
Kent,
funny.
like Clark Kent,
Yeah,
basically in Superman.
He's like, oh, he's got a mustache and glasses and a giant nose. I don't know.
Brought to you by the 1957 DeSoto.
Oh, very. I'm a
would be
big
hilarious.
Groucho fan. In real life, like Marx Brothers is my thing. For you to
Yeah.
say that, you bet your
There you
life
go.
commercial ad.
Oh, yeah.
You're the man. Hell yeah,
we're all
those
friends
guys
now
didn't even get
automatically.
it. So
I only know what you've told me. Teach me more.
That was show was way back in the day, and they had this super hippie dude on one time, and it like blew my mind. He was talking about living in trees and stuff. He was barefoot, and I was like, man, this isn't even the '60s yet.
Like I want to be that guy.
Yeah, that was hippie before hippie. I bet Groucho roasted the shit out of him probably.
He loved him.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean,
Groucho is the shit.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Three Stooges guy.
Yeah.
I was listening to George Burns earlier on a Sgt. Pepper's movie.
Jorge?
Remember the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band movie that flopped?
I saw you.
I got
loved
the soundtrack
that
out there
movie.
now.
Yeah.
So
On vinyl at Outhouse Records, 109 East Sycamore. Come down and see us.
The soundtrack that flopped as well.
there's a bunch of good people on it, like the Bee Gees, and the Bee Gees were on it, and the Bee Gees.
I love the Bee
It
Gees.
was
And
all the fucking
the
Bee
Bee
Gees.
Gees.
There was like a couple other good people, but it was all the
What's
Bee
that Bee
Gees.
Gees
Peter
song that's
Frampton
on
was in that
Short
one.
Yeah,
Circuit?
Peter
Yeah.
Frampton was in it, but then the Bee Gees. It was all
Donna
Bee Gees
Summer.
and Frampton.
Is it?
Or, I need a hero.
And they had that
Who sings that song?
Is that Aretha Franklin?
No.
It's not.
I know
need
one
a
band that does
hero.
that is Kill Matilda from Canada. They did
Nice.
an amazing cover with that.
Great name.
And we
What's
used
her
to
name?
play
It's a
with them
one-
back
it's
in
a
the
one-
day at the
it's a-
mill.
It's like one woman like Stevie Nicks. Like
I was
that.
always wanting to open up a sandwich shop and have that be like my theme. Like, I need a hero. a
With mustard and
sandwich.
onion
Yeah.
and tomatoes, they rock.
Fuck yeah.
I was just thinking about this because I don't think I'd seen Stackhaus before, but I've always seen your names on flyers and stuff. And the name of the band is in our movie actually. Shep James name dropped you, but you said Green Jello earlier. That may have been. I may have seen you then. Did you guys play Jello Palooza?
No.
I was trying to think of what flyer it was. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn it! Was it Shane Fry that put it on?
Yeah, probably.
Mr.
It
Green
probably
Jello
was.
500.
I know it was Fifth Quarter Lounge where we played with Green Jello.
Oh man, I
so.
miss Mona.
Okay, yeah.
And we only played for like a year.
Yeah.
Like we were pretty short lived. My brother just got some chick pregnant in a bathroom and then had two amazing twin boys.
Was it the bathroom
so.
at the Fifth Quarter?
No, it was at
We
my
also
cousin's
played,
house.
We also played the Fifth Quarter, one of the last shows they did, and then
Yeah,
they
they
shut down.
closed
That's
down.
another one. Yeah,
That was a
it's
cool
crazy.
one.
But we played a
used to
lot of shows in
Yeah, I
there.
love that place.
We played
That
Fifth Quarter a
that
lot.
venue is in our movie a lot. The movie opens up with us loading into the Fifth Quarter. It's if you haven't watched it, like you probably recognize everything in that movie. 'cause
That's like the
we shot-
spaghetti one or whatever.
No,
No, this is a different one. So okay, I kind of got ahead of myself there, but yeah, we made a movie called Breaking the Dwarf Wall, and it's about
Us.
It's about our clown dying, and we lose our powers as a band. We break up. That's exactly what it was after Star killed the clown.
Yeah, basically.
And then like half the movie is like our camera guy followed us around for a year and a half, came to every show. So we went to all the different venues from like 2013 to 2015,
Lafayette,
like all kinds of
Logansport,
venues around
Kokomo.
Indiana and stuff. So it starts off and you think it's like a band documentary thing, and then halfway through it turns into like a weird horror movie because the clown died and he starts haunting me.
Yeah.
So we break up, and then all kinds of shit happens. That's on YouTube, by the way. It's called Breaking the Dwarf
He
Wall.
becomes a
Breaking
professional
the door.
wrestler. I have a lemonade stand and become a Native American rapper. He just starts playing music on the street and sells all his shit and goes into depression.
It's a whole thing, but like, but then last year we made a movie called Dedicini Alfredo. That was my girlfriend wrote it and I directed it, and Jesse starred in it, and Kibbles was a stuntman in it, and that's like a
Very
that's a
nice
short.
of you. Thank you.
He dropped meatballs. He dropped meatballs in a scene. So
Stunt coordinator.
I had to stand on a table to do it, so I guess that was a
You're
stunt.
You are a
stuntman. You're a
stunt
stuntman.
yeah, you're a stunt coordinator.
That one's like a short film. It was supposed to be like a stupid 5-minute YouTube video, and it turned into a short 30-minute film.
That's how I remember him pitching to me like, "Hey, come over tonight. We'll shoot a film. We'll shoot a whole movie this evening."
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Shoot a
He
whole
goes,
movie
"We're gonna
this
do a whole movie."
We did the
this
whole
evening.
damn thing in my house too.
Yeah.
The whole movie shot in my
Nice.
house,
He
my
goes,
old house.
It takes place in the house, and then we started spitting out ideas, and we just started spitballing more and more. You know, and Courtney, she started yelling
Yeah.
at us more, and I'm like, "Dude, this ain't gonna take all night. It's 3 days though."
4 days.
Or 4 days?
We
Yeah.
shot it in 4 evenings. It wasn't even
Yeah.
full days.
No,
we
yeah.
got together at like 4 or 5
Night.
p.m. and we
Yeah.
shot until midnight.
Yeah.
4 days in a row, and we shot this whole movie. And then
Editing and
we did a
everything.
premiere here before it was Outhouse Records. The last guy that owned the place, we did the premiere here and stuff. But
Packed this fucking house.
Yeah.
that one is also on YouTube, Dedicini Alfredo. So
Yes.
yeah, support local film and art and all this stuff too. But yeah, so I'm sorry for the confusion there.
We
But
should we should do a double feature.
I like making movies. That's why I want to do your Cribs episode.
Yeah,
said
yeah,
we
that
should-
would be
we should-
actually very funny.
We should do
Yeah,
it.
my,
We should
my
do
puppet should host it though. Barry should host the crib.
Yes,
Hey,
let's fucking
there you go.
do
I'm
it,
all right
dude.
with that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be great.
kick him out.
I mean, I basically live in a music castle.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be awesome.
Let us know when you're like ready to do it. We'll do it, and we use it as an advertisement for
So
the
do
place.
you have a
Yeah, for sure.
So do you have a
Absolutely.
mattress in the middle like Wayne did?
So
Gasworks.
actually, I
Camera
got
one, camera two.
I call it the makeout couch. I brought over this giant sectional and put it because we had Gabe, who was over this last weekend, actually screening movies on the wall and
Nice.
stuff. After
I
we
saw
were
that in one of the
chilling.
pictures. Yeah.
Godzilla.
So
See, we had a makeout couch at one of our venues at one time too, but we didn't call it the makeout
No, we
couch.
did. We called it the fucking rape corner.
Oh.
Whoa!
I wasn't going to say what we called it.
No, that's what we called it. But the only time
No one actually got raped there. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Only one
Satire
person,
guys.
and it was a dude we didn't expect with a transvestite. But we won't mention his name because he comes in here way
Remember
too
what
much.
we did though? Remember what we
It was
did?
a trans girl. You can't,
Was it?
That other word is now is now taboo. You can't say that anymore.
Well, it's taboo unless you're watching Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's true.
That's true.
You-
That
you-
is true.
Transylvania.
You gotta teach me
That's the lyrics.
So that's what I'm saying. It's taboo nowadays.
I learned
Nowadays,
all
it's
my
offensive.
language from
so,
Tim
yeah,
Curry.
well,
yeah, I know. It's okay.
Mr. Homoka, stop eating my sesame cake.
They all float down here.
I said, stop eating my sesame cake.
So,
Now I'm
anyways,
lost.
another thing about Harvest Fest that we've not revealed yet. This is episode 28, and I hate that we missed it by 1 week of being episode 30. Harvest Fest at the end of the night, after the bands calm down, everything after midnight, we're all gonna set up the cameras around the fire. We're gonna do an episode of the podcast, and anybody that's at Harvest Fest, if you guys want to come over and talk to us, whatever, it's gonna be our season finale. And we're going to start our new season fresh, like we're treating Harvest Fest like WrestleMania.
Yeah, lead up
fresh.
to it.
And then, after Harvest Fest, we might take a couple weeks off or something,
Yeah.
and then start our
It's going to be
season 2.
a really interesting podcast night. We
It's
can't-
probably going to be terrible, but
Yeah, we can't. Is what we said originally still going to be happening?
the Kokomo Press?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're going
The
to be setting up a duel.
Kind of, yeah. We're gonna do a dual thing. Kokomo Press is also going to be podcasting. I think we're going to do it as a big group kind of thing. So we're going to do
orgy.
it's going to be a joint Outhouse Super Show Kokomo Press podcast for the evening. So it'll be pretty fun. So anybody's hanging out there, come over and say hi while we're shooting and stuff. And
You know what we should do? We should do a double feature at the Gasworks.
Oh, yeah.
Screening of Dedicini and Marawambis.
And we're going to have
With
couches
Dwarf- with Dwarf playing.
in there for the seating.
that's another movie, Marawambis, that's coming out. He's got one more day of filming.
Yeah.
Brian Foster, I don't know if you're familiar with him. We Are Media is the
Yes.
name. He does.
Awesome dude.
He shoots music videos normally. Like that's what he's been doing for a while because he's a musician too. He's a rapper, but he got into film and he made his own movie. And this is actually legit. Like he's got a really
So
nice Hollywood
good.
camera and shit.
So
And he's
good.
shooting it all around the area and stuff. And I actually got to play a Jedi zombie in it, which is awesome. But he's going to be looking for places to do screenings and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's got one more day of shooting and then he's got a bunch of editing to do. But if you haven't checked that out, go check out We Are Media online. Marawambis is the movie coming out, and it's going to be.
Marawambis.
We're pluggers.
Featuring Dwarf on the soundtrack.
Yeah, we're plugging everything. Yeah, our song is on the soundtrack, of course,
Yeah.
and it's like, but yeah, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be it's everything that I've seen. It's going to be so fucking funny. I got to
know.
read the
I
script
can't
too,
wait.
and it's actually a really well written script,
Maddie
like
hasn't-
much better than our movies.
Maddie hasn't told me how he died yet, so.
If
Yeah.
it's related to you guys at all, it better be very fucking funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's hilarious, dude. I just got to join. I actually, he let me guest direct a couple scenes. I don't know if I told
Yeah,
you
you
guys
told
that.
me that,
When I was down there last time, I shot my scene and got it out of the way, and he was like, "You want to be a guest director in a couple scenes?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
let me
So I got
hold
to
it.
use his black magic and stuff, and like I got to. That's
awesome.
So I don't know if I'm actually going to get a guest director
Did you see where he
credit, but
where
it'd
he
be
was
pretty
filming
dope.
the wrestling at the Kokomo
Yeah.
Municipal
Yeah.
Stadium, and the guy spit water right out of his fucking camera.
Yeah.
He goes, "That's a perfect spot to spit water at me, motherfucker."
yeah, right.
Like, you had this whole lane to spit water, and you come right into my camera and
Yeah.
spit.
It's probably a good shot.
That is an expensive ass camera.
I know,
too,
that's
dude.
what he's saying. He's like, "Dick." He goes, like, "I hope they hurt you."
After using that camera on that set, dude, I'm like, I need to
I know.
buy one of
That's the
these.
first
We
thing
need to
I said.
raise like $6,000 so I can buy one. Like it was nice.
God damn.
Oh, don't look at Kibbles. It's a heart attack.
That's how we film our sequel. We are writing a sequel to Breaking the Dwarf Wall.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Oh, I had an idea for Shadow Band. You
this
know?
is another movie.
Yeah.
We have
Jesse's
movies
right.
I
written.
want to do miniature versions of us, like younger versions of us, and like we're supposed to go to the Shadow Band, but our parents won't let us. You know, kind of like Kiss moment where they burn our tickets and stuff like that.
Like a Detroit Rock City.
Yeah, Detroit
Sort of,
Rock
but it's like
City.
right in the beginning. Like it happens really fast. Like the kids can't see Kiss, and then 30 years later, then we're adults. You know, like now we're gonna see Shadow Band
That'd be
again.
cool.
You know,
That'd be
I was like,
cool.
now we got to do casting of miniature versions. I think that's making me laugh. Like little gills.
Dude, the Gasworks would be a really cool place to include in that movie. So this is like very.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys are getting a treat here because this is very
Yeah.
early stages. He's writing a movie called Shadow Band, and it's about a band called Shadow Band.
Yeah.
that is like it's like a super group metal, like a metal super group,
Metalocalypse.
and it's like they lure. They only do secret shows, kind of like what's that? What's that movie with Kat Dennings and Michael Cera? The Infinite Playlist.
Nora
Roberts.
Nick and Nora's Infinite
Nick and
Playlist.
Nick and Nora.
Playlist.
There you go.
Basically, it's going to be
I
like
think that was the author.
It's going to be like secret shows that they put on in the woods and stuff, and they lure their fans out there. But
Yes.
then their fans all die,
Yes.
and it turns into a horror movie.
It's a very spooky location if you want it to be.
Yeah.
Actually, shout out plug to my brother's movie, which
Plug it all.
the amazing Josh.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to talk about that. My bad.
It's fine. I ran sound for it, and we recorded like mainly like the end part of the scenes where he gets locked in the walk-in cooler, and he does like a shining scene where he's looking down,
the cameras
and he's
down,
locked
the
in
cameras,
and stuff. I don't want to give the whole thing away, but
No, is this available to watch on?
on
online?
YouTube.
YouTube?
It's
Yeah,
it's
I
like
gotta watch
it's
it.
15 minutes long or something.
I'm gonna check it out. I love local
Short
film
movies,
stuff.
yeah,
and
It's
stuff
got a
like that.
very
I love it.
it's got a very interesting. It's like a dark comedy, I guess.
Nice.
You
I
would
love
call
it. Love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
What's it called again?
The Amazing Josh.
I feel like I need to meet your brother. Like I feel like
I
we get
know.
along well.
Yeah.
He's into all the same stuff I am.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You guys would definitely get along. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
The a drummer?
I'm a drummer.
You're a drummer.
No, he's like
Not anymore with the fingers.
yeah, I know. Well, no, he's the guitarist of our band.
Okay.
and
Nice.
and he helps me out, with all the stuff I need.
Nice.
And he just bought a house in Kokomo, like
nice.
with a mortgage. He finally bought his him and his fiance's. They're about to get married in October.
Oh, yeah.
Like their dream-
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
Ben,
do
right?
it, Ben.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Yep.
No.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's actually Benjamin Albert Hughey.
Nice.
So
Ben Huey.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
So we got more people who think Kokomo is cool enough to live in. They got
Oh,
a
yeah,
nice
dude.
1 acre property
And
with
he
a
does.
barn.
And he,
and
does,
stuff.
does he shoot stuff? Like, does he do filming normally, or is this just like without a one-off kind of thing?
This was a one-off kind of thing.
Okay.
He did a podcast too called On Company Time.
Oh, yeah,
just
you told me
kinda,
that.
yeah. He had all kinds of these different. My family. My dad's side specifically probably has like a kind of a curse for ideas.
Okay.
So we have like all these ideas, and when we usually can't, make them happen.
Yeah.
So he's been making a lot of them happen. But now we're
Nice.
kind of focused on getting the band back together and Gasworks.
Stackhaus?
Wait, did I meet him before? Was he here with you at the opening?
Yeah.
Okay, I did meet him. Yeah.
Yeah. You met him.
We didn't talk too much, but
Yeah, he
we
came-
met out front for a minute.
Yeah, he came before the night before
Early
the
on.
bands came. Yep. So
Beta
that's
head
right.
bashing.
he's got kids and stuff, so
That's
he's
right.
got other obligations.
Yeah, I brought my kid here. She was the one running the register.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's been killing it, running the register for us.
Yeah.
Like,
What was her name again?
Davina.
Davina. That's what
she's been helping out because we're always really fucking busy, so she can run the store
She's
when
a
we're back here.
lifesaver.
Because we usually shoot Saturdays down here, and we're like when the store's open. So like she runs it out there while we're back here for an hour. But yeah,
A lot of fun.
So actually, yeah, Harvestfest is this Saturday, ain't it?
It is,
Man,
the
it
14th.
came up quick. You know what we should do? We should treat the Gasworks like a Royal Rumble.
that'd
You
be
know?
cool. Yeah.
Explain.
Like in January, like we got to do show in the
How
cold.
much space you got in there?
a
We do-
lot.
I
a
also-
lot.
we
Said
also-
it's a castle, dude.
No. What I was gonna say is we have another friend who has like connections in wrestling and stuff. I don't know if you're ever interested in doing.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have the space for
we
it.
thought about it.
Dude,
we
get some
did.
wrestling in there.
He's got connections all over. Like he runs. His name is Hypocrisy Jones or Jordan Bell.
Yeah, Team Hypocrisy.
He's part. Yeah, this Jordan thing. It's getting out of hand.
I know.
But he's part of the Kokomo Press. But he also he's done like manager work and stuff, and he's done stuff with wrestling. He actually runs another podcast called In Your House, and it's in the top 100 wrestling podcasts in the world. So like
Beat
he
Cornette.
knows all the people. He beat Cornette.
Yeah,
It was
that's all
awesome.
that matters.
But anyways, you got the space for it. That can draw around here too. I've seen some good wrestling shows.
Yeah,
around
it's
here.
like the setup is like kind of a shotgun style. So it's pretty wide.
Imagine
but
that.
it's very long.
Right.
And in the future we're gonna have the second
Nice.
part of the building.
Imagine that. Imagine Dwarf
So-
playing the entrance music for wrestlers.
Yeah, that'd be dope. If you got space for a ring and then a stage,
On the
too,
side,
that would
yeah,
be
My
on the
awesome.
side.
brother
Yeah,
had
on the
this
side.
crazy idea. He thinks this is like get a bunch of meatheads out and get a bunch of like workout equipment and there's a show being played while these dudes are just
Hell yeah.
working out.
I'll do it. I'll play it. Some
And
hardcore
we
music,
thought-
some hate breed.
Thought about
That's how I
making
worked
some
out.
like wood. Do like a skate show maybe, like build some wood ramps and put inside there and
Or
just have
fake
people
ice.
skating around.
We gotta be like the.
Oh,
Dude.
or
you
no
go.
real ice, dude. Just fucking when it's really cold out,
Yeah.
just throw some ice
Yes,
down on the
no.
floor.
We got to run back and forth like that Harm's Way guy.
But-
You know the meme where it's like Harm's Way Running Man to
Oh,
different
yes.
songs or
Yeah,
whatever. He's
yeah.
just going across the stage.
So it is like a warehouse, but you insulated it and it's warm, all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So
So,
for like winter shows would be good.
Yeah.
I
it'd
can't
be
wait
good.
to sacrifice an animal in your castle. What?
That that's really what I'm curious about.
Bats, roost in there. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, just the other week, I was working there late at night, and there got
saw
a video.
Bats.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be
this
bats?
Bat. Just like a couple. We had this cat one time. We were just hanging out and just grabbed it right out of the midair. So I think the painting kind of scared him off.
That's
so
good. That's good.
But yeah, I mean, it's got just vaulted, super high ceilings and stuff. So
I also have, before we go, I have a very serious question for you.
all right.
How old are you? Are you? No,
30,
that's not the
32.
question. Okay, so
32.
you're
Yeah,
you're
he's
almost
not-
our generation. That's not the question.
No.
What's your favorite Back to the Future?
Think about it.
Do you like Back to the Future?
Do you like the movie Back to the
movies?
Future?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite? I have to ask every guest.
It's serious.
We all have different
We take this
favorites. We all
serious.
have a different favorite. That's why I'm wondering.
Honestly,
Can you
just
guess which one?
the first one. I mean,
Can you guess which ones? Which one of us likes the ones?
Oh,
Or 1, 2, and 3.
That'd be weird. we just met. This is a
1,
little serious.
3, 2.
Oh, Swift.
Oh,
Yeah,
Swift,
flip it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm the loser.
Ever
that
since
likes
we
the
figured
3.
out that we all have a different favorite one, like every guest that comes on, I'm like, okay, I have to ask you this. Like, which one do you like? So you're the first one that's actually said the first one. So.
Oh, really? Yeah. My dad actually, when he was in jail, his nickname was the Doc.
We call it
nice.
we call it vacation.
Doc,
Yeah, he's
Dad
on,
was
vacation.
My dad was on vacation.
It's where you
as
go
well.
somewhere and you just never come back.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to get
It
a pack
wasn't
of
for
cigarettes.
anything bad. It was just bull.
I mean, my dad was in jail my entire childhood, so it's cool. And that was a lot of bad stuff. So drinking and driving, domestic abuse, methamphetamine, you name it.
You got a lot to live up to, Matty.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Damn, man. Damn.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Sylvester Stallone that like shrunk.
Kind of, yeah. He used to be bigger, though. Yeah, he used to be bigger like that. He was built like big.
Yeah.
Probably because he wanted to fist fight his kids. Anyways, that's the other shit. I had a great.
My kids don't fight back
Great
that hard. I
relationship.
didn't have to bulk up at all.
Hey,
they just fall.
He
quick.
taught me how to play baseball, though. So I mean,
Well, that's
he made me a Cubs fan. Fucking
Did he
asshole.
though? Or did
Yeah,
he?
that's because he threw
Did
him in the
really?
woods to
Yeah.
live with the Bears.
It's true.
I'm a Cubs fan.
He took me to a Cubs game when I was 4.
You were
That's why.
paralyzed.
That's one of the good. The only positive memory I ever have of my dad is baseball. That's
maybe-
why I love baseball so
Maybe
much.
maybe that's why I hate baseball. Listen, okay, my dad
go.
was taking me to an Indianapolis Indians game, right?
Victory
But he
Field.
said, okay, first I have to stop by this place. My friends are playing a gig, right? And we go there and we're there so late, and we pull up in the parking lot, and the fucking ball game's over. And I never went in and never seen that ball game.
That's why you hate baseball.
Fun fact.
That's why I hate baseball.
Fun fact about
baseball.
I'll take you to a baseball game.
I would say
Thank you,
my,
Dad.
my
I'll
dad
even let you
is
catch a
the
foul
shit.
ball.
So
Thank you, Dad.
let's just make that clear. My dad was the best fucking dad ever.
Hell
so.
yeah. Fun
Well,
fact
my
about
dad's
Victory
awesome
Field.
too. He's just not liking baseball much, apparently.
Fun fact about Victory Field. You know the ivy on Victory Field?
Yeah.
Wrigley ripped that off.
Yep.
Took that from Victory Field and then told Victory Field to take off their ivy.
I got even a better one.
How can you do that?
You know Wrigley's gum?
Because like they
I didn't know they ripped it off.
they ripped it off because
I didn't know Victory Field's been on ground that long. God damn.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been around because it wasn't called Victory Field; it was called something else Field back in the day.
I knew
and
that
they,
it was-
They took the
yeah.
idea because the guy from Wrigley saw a game in Indianapolis and he goes, "Oh, that's awesome! Ivy is the back wall instead of the
You know what's-
wall." And then so Wrigley did it. It got so famous that every ball field you can't have. Wrigley's the only field
Yeah,
that has
it's-
ivy.
You're not allowed now, but
Yeah, it's
they're
not allowed.
grandfathered in.
They're grandfathered in. So Wrigley, and then they were telling him, you got to change your, they're the ones that did it first, Victory Field, but they're like, you got to change it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's because we're
Wow,
not important.
fascists.
Well, it's because they're a minor league team of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and nobody
Exactly.
gives a shit about the
But,
Pirates.
No, did you know Randy Johnson was on Indianapolis Indians?
Yeah,
You
he
imagine how
was.
big he would have been on
Yeah,
that
dude.
field, dude?
It'd be
Because
awesome.
that field is
That would've
it's like
been
a
awesome
small
to see.
Wrigley. Yeah, it's like a small Wrigley. When I first did with Victory, it's like a miniature Wrigley field.
They got just this last year. He just got called up. His name's Paul Skeens. He's
Okay.
going to be the next Randy.
6'7".
He's throwing like 100 plus miles an hour all the time. And he was
The
on.
best
He was
thing
on
about
the.
watching baseball is hot dogs.
He was
And
on the
that's it.
Indians. Is what I'm saying. He was on the Indians up
true.
until this year.
We got to take him to Wrigley. He's never been to Wrigley.
If you go to Wrigley, you'll love baseball, dude. Even if you hate baseball, like that place is just so good.
I'll take you to the Red Monster in Boston.
I've never been to Fenway.
Ooh, Fenway's
I want to go to
awesome.
Fenway.
Fenway's awesome.
Before I die, I need to go to Fenway for
Yeah.
sure.
The fucking pot the cod, Harvard yard, hot dog.
Are you a fucking quack? Are you a fucking
What about
quack?
your cock?
If you-
What a cock,
if all I have to do is
Takakis.
not like something for you guys to take me someplace, is I really hate mud wrestling.
And on that note, I think we got to get out of here. We're running out of time, but we want to thank
Yeah.
Maxwell Hughey for
Yeah.
coming
Thank you,
on.
bro.
Absolutely.
And,
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you check out the Gasworks, October 25th, grand opening.
Yeah.
You got operators, you got
Stackhouse and Leather and Mace.
Leather and Mace.
And
Mystery band.
I don't want to jinx it, but I'm pretty sure
The Shitty
we're all
Beatles
going
might
to be
show up.
PRN award winners.
Nice.
Oh.
We'll figure out October 5th when Leather
yeah.
and Mace plays the awards night.
Well, there you go.
But I heard the Shitty Beatles might show up.
So check it out. Yeah, the
They
Gasworks,
suck.
October 25th is the grand opening. It's in Kokomo, McCann Street.
Yeah, 801 North McCann
801 North
Street.
McCann
It's on Google Maps as gas.
There you go. Check out the Gasworks.
So.
If you guys need
Thank
any
you, man.
merch or anything, go on Outhouse, shopouthouse.com. Buy merchandise.
Shop Outhouse.
Come down to Outhouse Records and buy stuff in person. Come see us. It'd be cool.
And come out to Outhouse shows because they got shows going on.
Our next
all the time.
show is
Yeah,
September 27th is the next one. I'll put the flyer in here.
Sweet.
And come check it out. And we'll see you guys next time. The next podcast will be at Harvest Fest. Come to Harvest Fest the 14th. Gates open at 4 p.m. Google for directions.
Bring your mom.
Bye.
Bye.
Because she's hot.
You draw trouble like an outhouse draws flies. Outhouse.
Oh, look, an indoor outhouse.
Been in outhouse that didn't stink that bad.
40 yards